Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Green against Holiday. Green drives in. Here's Thompson. They can't stop the run with that one.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. A three ball. Tatum. And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 5.
Now you've got to keep Tatum off the boards or he will jump all over you.
Thompson, a screen on White. Easton passes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save. Oh.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And with a good array of moves, Holiday can pull up for jumpers because he keeps defenders guessing.
Brooks kicks to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. Trying to find Thompson, he gets it to him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. A wide open look here for Porzingis. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Şengün's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
A three from Porzingis. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. The shot by Thompson, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And here's Thompson following the three-pointer by Derek White. Şengün with a screen on White. Şengün finds Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets trail by 3. Here's the teardrop. Great D that time from Tatum.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 6 points for Porzingis.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Green kicks to Şengün. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks setting the pick for Şengün. Rebound by the Celtics. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The basket's coming early and often. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Now, Eason. Following the Porzingis miss from deep. Şengün with a screen on Brown. Brooks. Şengün, no good. Celtics leading by 8. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
The Rockets again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Eason. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Şengün with the screen for Eason. Out to Thompson. Fades back. Shot by Eason, no good. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Tatum stays with it. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
What a putback there from Tatum, just punching that miss back home.
Thompson with the bucket.
So he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Brooks against Brown. Just to Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Matching threes for these teams. Porzingis so good from deep.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Şengün passes to Green. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 12. White wide open. He fired. And again, Boston with the triple. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim. But that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Down by 15. Eason's shot is good.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Porzingis has got 15 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Boston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Shoots the 3. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets trail by 15. Green, the pass to Şengün. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Şengün with this screen on White. Green deciding where to go with it. Rebound Boston.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
And Thompson throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. It'll count. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Now, this is how you finish a first half.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. Jalen Green is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
He misses the free throw.
Thompson taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Celtics leading by 18. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. White's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Boston.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Green finds Eason. Offline with his 3. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Here's Thompson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Off target with his 3.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Shot by Eason, no good. Celtics leading by 21. Porzingis gets to Holiday. Back to Porzingis. For 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
And Green slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Outside, Porzingis lets the 3 fly. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He's feeling it. A putback, Şengün. Rebound by the Celtics. Holiday's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires away from way outside. And it's White missing. Rockets trail by 21. Green with the ball. He's picked up by White. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Green. And that's 15 points from Amen Thompson. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you've got to do it as a unit.
And now the latest. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Holiday against Green. Holiday gets the bucket. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Şengün. Takes the three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Şengün's got 9 points. Porzingis, that's a 2. They get it back. The shot, no good. Rockets trail by 16. Green finds Thompson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Easton passes to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Şengün with a screen on Tatum. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he's able to get it back. Thompson sets the pick for Brooks. In the corner, Şengün with it. Sinks the triple. Şengün's got 6 in the quarter.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the floater. Thompson misses. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Boston leading by 12. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside, and Thompson slams it home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. That's to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Şengün with the ball. He's picked up by White. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Outside, Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. Tatum from 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Holiday against Green and taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And then Brown with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Back to Porzingis. And Holiday has it in the corner. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Thompson. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Green finds Thompson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A 3 from Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
There's Green with the 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Porzingis against Green. Pass to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. 1:57 left in the game. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 21.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Porzingis. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Porzingis.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Another miss by Houston. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Green against Brown. Şengün with the screen for Green. And Tatum pulls it down.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
And it's Houston's ball. Here's Green. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Holiday against Green. Brown right side. Here's the three. No good there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game, much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is wow!
Leon has done it again.
Dynamite!
Look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is wow!
Leon has done it again.
Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is wow!
Leon has done it again.
Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is wow!
Leon has done it again.
Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is wow!
Leon has done it again.
Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here are the starters for Houston. Amen Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Green. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Eason in at the two-guard.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on McDaniels. Thompson finds Şengün. Minnesota with a rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Back to Randall. Here's Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Reed's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Eason. Şengün, a screen on DiVincenzo. Eason. Houston shooting their first free throws of this game. No good on that one. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the second free throw is good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Edwards. And he buries his first look.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Here's Edwards after the basket by Houston. Pass to Reed. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Now Thompson, guarded by Edwards. Thompson goes in. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Randall, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. McDaniels passes to Randall. Back to Daniels. Fires top of the key. The Rockets pull it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Smith with a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer. Smith no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's McDaniels. Eason pulls it in.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got 6 points.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Out to the right wing. Rockets with a rebound. Right side Easton. And here's Green from the arc. Another three from Houston.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
From the top of the key. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. The Rockets trail. 26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Smith passes to Eason. Driving to the basket. It's Eason with the jam.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Edwards, that's good. He's got 9.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
Thompson passes to Smith. Shoots over Reed. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Jalen Green is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the powered forward position. Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well. He can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Here's Green. Brooks, the pass to Green. Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Green rising up.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Minnesota in the lead. It's McDaniels on the wing, defended by Thompson. Here's Gobert. Back to Daniels. Gobert inside, covered by Smith. Gobert, no good. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And it's Green missing. Minnesota with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The basket, the bump, and the foul. What a play.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson passes to Smith. No good on the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Gobert against Smith. Gobert hammers it home.
And vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Brooks. On target from range. Brooks has got 5.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Gobert finds McDaniels. Here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Green, the pass to Brooks. To the paint. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Thompson. Randall pulls down the board. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Another shot. And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Eason. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game. Green, the pass to Thompson. Inside. Outside for Brooks. Thompson, a screen on Randall. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson passes to Brooks. Shoots over Randall. The Rockets again can't hit. Minnesota leading by 9. There's 39 seconds left in the second. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Outside Eason, on the wing Thompson. He takes it in. Here's Smith. McDaniels with some nice D. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-6 run. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Green, the pass to Brooks. Outside, Green. Back to Smith. 3 seconds left. This is the layup.
A nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Give me your beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo, McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game. And Minnesota with possession here. A slam dunk by Reed.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. A nice shot by Smith.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Down low. Here's Reed. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so Reed nails them both. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 10. Thompson passes to Green. Lets it go from deep. Randle pulls down the board. Minnesota shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
Minnesota shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. I mean, just forcing the defense to act.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Good on both. The Timberwolves lead by 11. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Wide open look. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Smith. From down in the low post, it goes. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Out to DiVincenzo. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Brooks outside. Eason, pass to Green. Brooks outside. Thompson with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Randle with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. 4-3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Green against Edwards. High arcing shot. Here's Smith. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Reed to screen on Eason. DiVincenzo pass to Reed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. DiVincenzo against Thompson. Outside, Green. Pass to Eason. Back to Green. Here's Smith. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. The ball's knocked loose. Eason with a steal. And here they come. Green, the pass to Thompson. Brooks a screen on McDaniels. Here's Thompson.
Oh! Get out the way, Greg! Come on. Get out the way! That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, Reed for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Eason. Brooks against DiVincenzo. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. For 3, DiVincenzo. He drops it from range. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Outside McDaniels. Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Reed to screen on Green. Back to Reed. Up and over Smith. A slam dunk by Reed.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Smith with a screen on Edwards. Green, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota up by a health. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
But we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Amen Thompson out there with Jabari Smith. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in at the 1 spot. Now here's Brooks. Smith left side. And he makes it on the layup.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Here's Reed. Randall, the pass to Reed. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Gobert's comfort zone, right? High percentage shots, easy money for Rudy.
Thompson passes to Smith, and here's Brooks. Fires in the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Green with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Now McDaniels. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. They double-team Thompson. On the wing, Green. Smith with a screen on McDaniels. Outside for Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the 3. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Edwards against Green. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Edwards. Edwards on the move. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Gobert. It's tipped. Thompson left side. Knocked loose. DiVincenzo with a steal. Brooks finds Thompson. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Randall against Brooks. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Pulls it from the top of the key. Minnesota again missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Houston with another miss. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. DiVincenzo can't hit. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
43 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Green. 3-on-3. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards with it. 5 on the clock. So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is... Oh, wow. Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
With the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
With the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
Allen has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final... Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. We can expect more of a methodical pace, Brent. I think in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on a shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle is out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Edwards. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Here's Adebayo. That one doesn't go. Randle with some nice deep. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Ware. Pass to Adebayo. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Berry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Where, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. To the inside, Reed. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. To the right side. McDaniels with the ball. Adebayo on him. Reed gets the bucket.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Hero with it. Picked up by Edwards. Fires from 18. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Here's Edwards going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Ware. Shoots over Reed. Ware, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Here's Reed. Buries the long-range jumper. Reed's got 9.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Ware. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big Man, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDaniels. And Ware pulls it down. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. And he banks in the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat up 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Edwards in at the point. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Ware. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Gobert in the corner. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Works for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota. The Heat leading by 7. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Reed. Cans it from downtown. Reed's got 12 in the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Hero kicks to Wiggins. Back to Hero. Wiggins outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wiggins has got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. Here's Reed driving the lane. That's tipped. Burks against Edwards. Burks the pass to Ware. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's McDaniels. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Wiggins drives in. And here's Adebayo outside. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Randall's checked in for Reed, and they pick up 2. And the Heat lead by 6.
And that's what Hero is. He's a shot maker, a guy who figures out ways to put the ball into the bucket.
What a physical score from Edwards. 1:53 left in the first half of the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Edwards against Hero. Down low. Ware. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments. Of a season.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Love the pass to Robinson. Jaquez with the ball. McDaniels defending. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Love. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. High post, Gobert. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The Heat have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Robinson passes to Jaquez. Anderson in the post, defended by DiVincenzo. It doesn't go for him. Edwards inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That one drops. He ties it up. And here is Mitchell. It could go. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Timberwolves shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Mitchell is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the three, the small forward. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Edwards passes to Reed. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Count it. Reeves got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Love dishes to Mitchell. Back to Love. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Just how huge it is to have a big man who can be out there with confidence to handle the ball and make plays. Kevin Love does that there.
Offensive rebound. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Reed. He's guarded by Love. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Back to Reed. And another shot. Shoots from the elbow. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Anderson up top. Still scoreless. Poke loose. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Reed. Good. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Love kicks to Mitchell. Love with the screen for Mitchell. Reed with the rebound. Reeves got 5 rebounds tonight. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo hits the 3-point bomb. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time so the defense had no shot at it.
Fader on the way. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards passes to Reed. Back to Edwards. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Reeves got 20 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Here's Jaquez. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Randall passes to Edwards. Inside, here's DiVincenzo. Yep, that one goes. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's got no problems getting inside if there's that kind of room available. Dante with 2.
Pass to Love, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
A minute 20 left in the third.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
DiVincenzo with it. Robinson picks him up. DiVincenzo passes to Reed, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. .104 left to play here in the third. Love right side. Takes a three. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards passes to Reed. To the inside. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo.
That's pretty tenacious. DiVincenzo just taking that intense defense, sort of stepping aside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his percentage at the line last season. Right at the 75% mark.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Hero. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's DiVincenzo. Out to Edwards. Randall outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. It's stolen by Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Pass to Wiggins. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Gobert, Dante DiVincenzo, who's out there with Edwards. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Randall in at the 3 spot.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Gobert with it. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, and again Miami with the triple.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Hero kicks to Ware. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels, a screen on Wiggins. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
About that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Adebayo. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Randall. Edwards against Hero. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Hero. Edwards passes to Gobert. Count it. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Brooks pulls it in. The Heat trail by 10. In transition, here comes Miami. Count that bucket.
Well, he's in attack mode, and when this starts to happen, it's going to relieve some pressure from other scorers. Wiggins on one tonight.
DiVincenzo against Hero. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Wiggins, defended by Alexander Walker. Stolen by McDaniels. DiVincenzo against Adebayo. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
No one covering. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Minnesota.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
For the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, 2.
He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Wiggins, and he finishes nicely on the layup. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Heat foul. Andrew Wiggins. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Anthony Edwards, 2.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Hero.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. And Ware pulls it down. McDaniels against Adebayo. And so Minnesota takes the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer, has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd's
Wow!
Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer, has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd's
Wow!
Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson.
Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 4.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And the three-pointer goes.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Edwards against White. Edwards, that's good.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
DiVincenzo against Holiday. The kick to Tatum. That three's off the mark. And here's Minnesota now. The drive by DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Gobert, no good. For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. White, the pass to Porzingis. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Holiday. Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. Porzingis surveying the floor. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Edwards. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Monster down low. I mean, Gobert says, forget your contact and give me the bucket.
The kick to Tatum. Porzingis against Gobert. White for 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Good D by Porzingis. Boston trailing. Outside Holiday. Porzingis up top. DiVincenzo against Holiday. Back to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And again, Boston with the triple.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Can they get it? Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. And that one's good. Porzingis.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
There's Tatum with the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert drives in, and Porzingis with the block. Outside Tatum, he shoots it, and it's Boston scoring again. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Gobert finds Edwards. Back to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. White for 3. Offensive rebound. Brown passes to Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. He's got 5. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
White, the pass to Porzingis. Over Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. The kick out to White. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. Shoots over White. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 4 assists in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, smart... Whoa! Brown with a huge slam!
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Here's Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. Boston leading by 7. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Left side Porzingis. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Boston shooting their first free throw of the game.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Boston's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Porzingis puts it on the deck. Edwards pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 9. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
For 3, Porzingis. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Inside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Outside Porzingis. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's McDaniels. And the basket is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
They kick it out to Porzingis. No good with the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Puts one up from 19. Outside for Randall. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Porzingis passes to Holiday. Again, the miss by Boston. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging.
On the court for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 4-man position. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Gobert hammers it home.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Outside Porzingis. Knocks down the 18-footer. Porzingis has got 21 points in the game. Timberwolves trail by 6. Right side Edwards. Shoots over White. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
It's Edwards on the wing. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle?
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Again, the miss by Boston. Timberwolves trail by 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. White for 3. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Celtics lead by 6. Puts up a 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Remarkable hustle on the glass by Brown. He earned that second chance scoring opportunity.
Edwards looking it over. McDaniels, a screen on White. Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert with it. Defended by Porzingis. Gobert, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Edwards against White. It's Edwards on the wing. 15 points in the game to win the run. The triple hits for Edwards.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Right side Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum. Over McDaniels. Tatum can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 8. Now DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. DiVincenzo. Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Brown drives in. Back to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
McDaniels, a screen on White. Pass to Gobert. Uncovered. That's short off the rim.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Porzingis misses. Now here's DiVincenzo. Gobert with the follow.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The 3, DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. DiVincenzo on the wing. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Gobert passes to Randall. Back to Gobert. Randall outside. 4 on the clock. Gobert, no good. Outside for Randall. 3-pointer. Tatum pulls it in.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
For 3, DiVincenzo. The shot no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Brown, a screen on Gobert. Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
They get it back. Here's Gobert. Good D by Porzingis. Celtics lead by 10. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Count it. Gobert's got 20.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
It's blocked by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. For 3, Randall sinks the tray.
Well, and that's what you want. Get something out in space before the defense can get set.
Randall with a steal. And here comes the break. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Back to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Gobert. Good D by Porzingis.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Celtics lead by 12. Randall with a steal. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Gobert. And Porzingis with the block. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. .127 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Second chance shot. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Porzingis hits the trifecta. Porzingis has got 32 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! Liddell, and he's done it again. Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag.
Tip-off goes to Miami. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Wiggins, Tyler Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Now Hero, Wiggins outside, down low. Here's Ware, Şengün covering, got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here are the Rockets now. Thompson finds Şengün. Brooks setting the pick for Şengün. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here for the Rockets. Here's Ware. No good on the triple. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. They were raving about opposing player. In this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Burks. Fires for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Thompson, a screen on Hero. Lobbed up there for Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 2. Şengün with a wide open look. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And it's Wiggins missing. For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here's Hero. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And Hero drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Hero against Van Vliet. To the middle, here's Thompson. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Burks can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Green. Still yet to score. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pocket 6. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. With the second effort, it's deflected. Wiggins surveying the floor. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Inside. Pass to Adebayo. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
He got it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain.
The previous play is under review.
You know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this. Still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Ware passes to Wiggins. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Ware. Şengün covering. High arcing shot. Burks. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green finds Van Vliet. Brooks against Wiggins. Here's Şengün. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Wiggins. Hero's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amin Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Here's Ware, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Rockets ball.
Rockets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Screen by Şengün. Free throw line jump shot. Got a piece of it. There's Hero with the 3. Drops in the tray. Hero's got 9 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player, smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player. Going rack to rack, you see the athleticism of Wiggins, but also the tremendous effort to get down the court like that.
Brooks misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Wiggins missing. Rockets trail by 5. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Brooks. He's got 6.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Where? It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Green. Burks covering. 3-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Green kicks to Şengün. 1:09 left to play in the first half. And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Adebayo, high post. Şengün's there. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Şengün with the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Shot to stop the run, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Şengün with a screen on Hero. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. From downtown. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hero. And the layup's good off the glass. Hero's got it all tied up now for Miami.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And now okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Brooks is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at center. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Brooks with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Houston moving the ball around. Thompson passes to Şengün. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's where it's rebounded by Houston. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Green drives in, and Green slams it in.
Blasting off, Green runs in and just launches himself to the rim.
The Heat trail by 4. Over to the wing. Here's where the putback. Green with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Şengün. Misses the 3. For Miami, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. They get it back, and Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Green driving in, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's where. Cuts it 5. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Van Fleet kicks to Green. Thompson a screen on Burks. There's Green with the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Wiggins outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Here's Ware. And that one, good. Ware's got 6. Houston leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from 3-point range. Green against Burks. There's a good screen. Wiggins passes to Ware. Burks on the wing. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. For 3, Van Fleet, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Şengün with the screen for Van Fleet. Back to Şengün. Pass to Brooks. Houston needs to get a shot. Şengün, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Ware. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Van Fleet attacking. And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3. Miami's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Houston leading by 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brooks outside. It's good from long range. Brooks has got 12 in the game.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Rockets on top, leading by 3. And time for the short. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth, Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. And here's Green outside. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Ware. It's rebounded by Houston. On the wing, Brooks, covered by Wiggins. Thompson for 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Hero. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Burks with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
Both good from the line that time. Rockets leading by 4. The screen from Thompson. Out to Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Takes a 3. And Ware pulls it down.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Adebayo. Drops it in from 14 feet away. 9 points for Bam Adebayo.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Now Şengün knocks down the 3 ball. And the Rockets lead by 5.
You know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Ware. Great defense that time from Şengün. Green dishes to Thompson. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Back to Şengün. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
It's Hero with the drive.
Foul called on Alperen Şengün. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And so Miami again turning it over.
That is just careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rockets leading by 8. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Green kicks to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. To the paint and stolen by Wiggins. Brooks the pass to Green. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Van Vliet against Hero. Şengün with a screen on Adebayo. Şengün finds Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Shot left block. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. 14 points for Şengün. Adebayo against Thompson. Now, here's Burks. T right on him. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Higgins against Brooks. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Şengün with the ball. Pass to Thompson. It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Heat ball.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. The three. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Thompson against Adebayo. Puts up a three. The shot by Thompson, no good. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me,
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! He's done it again. Dynamite.
open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. With the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is. Oh, wow! He's done it again. Dynamite! Look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson!
And now,
Grant, look at these two teams. My attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Now here's Şengün. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. The 3-ball. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked him what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player. He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Holiday. Back to Tatum. The kick out to White. Pass to Brown. Right side, Porzingis. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
blocking foul called on Jaylen Brown. First personal foul. First team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Şengün, a screen on Brown. Brooks, the pass to Şengün.
Lockdown defense by Porzingis. When he moves his feet to get in position, his length is unbelievable.
White for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Şengün, a screen on Holiday. Green, the pass to Şengün. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Tatum's got his second basket.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Green. And another miss by Houston. Boston leading by 7. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Now here's Brooks. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boston ball.
Boston's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Green. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Şengün, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Thompson. No made baskets yet. And that one's good for Brooks.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For 3, Porzingis. They get the rebound. Brown. Thompson with a steal. Holiday against Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Takes a 3. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics lead by 7. Porzingis finds Holiday. Pure from three-point range.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. Thompson scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Pass to Tatum. We've got 22 seconds left now in the first quarter. White against Green. Porzingis misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot comes out. Good D by Şengün. Green for 3. Knocks down the long J.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Alperon Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you gotta work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. White finds Tatum for 3. That shot, no good. Rockets trail by 8. Takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Here's Porzingis. Brooks with the rebound. Well, the Rockets shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. On the wing, Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Thompson, a screen on Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. From downtown, they get it back. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Green up top. He's covered by Holiday. And the slam dunk by Thompson. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
The Celtics with the lead. Şengün with a steal. Thompson with it, guarded now by Holiday. Thompson passes to Brooks. Off the left rim and out.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
White for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Houston, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. Shoots over White. Green for three. Tatum against Brooks. Thompson, no good. Boston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Tatum, no good, and they can't put it into the drought. Well, Houston's shooting just 38% in this quarter, among the best in the NBA for a few years now. Jason Tatum, RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Porzingis misses. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Thompson, a screen on White. Green, the pass to Şengün. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Rockets trail. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry.
And you want more of this from Tatum. Able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
White, the pass to Brown. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Van Vliet. Still without a bucket. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Şengün with it. Now guarded by Brown. Şengün, no good. Celtics lead by 4. Stolen by Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet. Thompson, a screen on Holiday. The drive by Van Vliet from behind the arc. Şengün, no good. Got it off in time. The shot won't fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics. They're up by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly.
20. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
So the Celtics 5 right now. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position, locking down the middle. Tatum passes to Porzingis. No good from outside.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Van Vliet, out to Thompson, over Holiday, and there's Thompson on the assist from Van Vliet. Thompson's got 8.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Holiday finds Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Green. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Tatum from long range. Rebound by Van Vliet. Rockets trail by 5. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside for Green. To the paint. Here's Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Drew Holiday.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
Thompson.
Good on the second one. Celtics lead by 4. For 3, Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Van Vliet scanning the floor. There's the triple. And Brooks is good for 3. Give him 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Thompson, a screen on White. Green, the pass to Thompson. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Şengün, a screen on Holiday. The drive by Van Vliet. Şengün. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:42 left in the third quarter here. Brown against Brooks. Pass to Porzingis. It's deflected. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Van Vliet drives. Outside, Green. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Porzingis sets a screen. Out to the wing. Pass to Brown. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor, but particularly that corner 3.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Brown. Back to Şengün. Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the triple. Şengün's got 7 points in the game. Thompson with a steal. Up in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Porzingis. Good D by Şengün. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 10. Brooks from outside. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight. KP to the cup. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And look at Porzingis hustling in transition, getting there to complete the fast break.
Şengün, the screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Houston with another miss.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pass to Porzingis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Porzingis has got 18 points now here in the second half. Holiday against Thompson to stop the run. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
The drive by Brooks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Porzingis has got 32 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Tatum with it. Inside. Şengün with a steal. Brooks against Brown. Out to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Holiday from long range, and the Celtics another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Count the basket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Celtics lead by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Porzingis. Thompson with a steal. And the slam dunk by Thompson. Boston's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
For your Rockets,
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
For three, Porzingis. Boston again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And stolen by Porzingis.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Celtics.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kristaps Porzingis.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
White hits them both. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Şengün, the screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
Outside Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Down low. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-5 run.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
And that one's good. Kristaps Porzingis for three. Porzingis has got 35 in the game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Launches it from deep. No luck on that one. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time...
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is.
Oh, wow!
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag, and the crowd is.
Oh, wow!
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and Wembanyama, the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama, the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is...
Oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance.